You're about to learn why it's so dangerous for a man to be insecure and have a big ego, a fragile ego. This woman just exposed the game. She thinks she's putting women on game, but the Broskees lurking in the shadows and she don't know. So I brought the game back to you fellas, man, so that you can see how these women, the tactics that these manipulative toxic women use to manipulate you and going in your pocket and saying, you don't need that. Let me hold that. I know how to spend your money better than you. Check this out.
I want to give you girls a little bit more tips on how I manipulate men. And I told you girls, when you first meet a guy, listen to everything they're saying because you can use their strength and their weaknesses against them.
You see why men are always telling men not to share their vulnerable moments with women. You see why we tell you, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't tell them your secrets. Don't tell them your traumas. Don't tell them your past experiences, man, that make you feel weak and vulnerable inside. Don't tell them about the pain that you're carrying inside of you, man. Keep your mouth shut. Don't share it with this woman, because if you're lucky and you get a great woman, you don't got to worry about that. They ain't toxic like that. But guess what? Those type of women aren't usually asking those things. The type of women that ask those things, oh, they're doing it with an agenda.
So for example, if they're a businessman and they're constantly bragging about how good they are, their businesses are going, you can say, babe, I know that you're struggling a little bit and I'm not too sure if you can help me out, but A, B, and C, D, this is what I need. They are going to be triggered. They're going to be like, wait, what do you mean, babe? I can help you out. I'm not struggling financially. Like, what are you talking about?
Yo, it works. It works like a charm, and I done seen so many women run that game up on dudes, man. And I'm just looking at her like, oh my God, you stupid mother. But hey, that ain't my business, man, to each his own. If you try to put them on game, they're going to look at you like you a hater.
You are triggering emotion out of them to get something you want. Do you see where I'm coming? And you girls are like so scared. Y'all just have to be bold for this and make it sound very innocent. You do not want to offend him.
Oh my God. It hurts me to hear this because so many men fall victim to these types of women and these types of tactics, man. Remember, guys, we were blessed with testosterone, right? That's our superpower. But a woman's superpower is her words, psychological warfare, because they can't compete with us when it comes to this hand-to-hand combat. You know, physically, they can never impose themselves on us. But mentally, psychologically, they can. And this is a natural ability to every single woman on planet Earth. It is the balance of life. We can impose ourselves onto the world physically. Women cannot, but they can verbally. And they use your emotions, your insecurities, your traumas to do it. And it works. It fucking works, man. And you're gonna see in this video exactly how it works, man, because this is fucking crazy. Keep your mouth shut. Stop telling your deep, dark secrets, man, to all these females out here. You don't have to do none of that. The good women are not gonna ask. They're not gonna ask because they don't have an agenda.
We can do this with their baby voices. If he's a doctor, you can use his strengths against him. Like, he's super smart. You can say, babe, I know you're just a doctor, but do you know anything about this?
Oh my God. Yo, I'm about to slide in her DM and create a course with this woman, bro. I'm about to start a course with this lady. I'm like, yo, we gotta get these guys, man. I'm about to take 30%. Yo, oh shit, like, yo, it hurts to hear it. Oh, jokes aside, it hurts to hear it, man, because, yo, these are the types of women that are responsible for the red pill movement. These are the types of women, bro, that have millions of men out there extremely frustrated and angry at women. I know I make fun of those dudes a lot of the time because they fall for it. And at the end of the day, you're a man. And there's motherfuckers like me out there always trying to let y'all know, yo, you gotta stop sharing all this information with this woman. The more they ask, the less you're supposed to be telling them, bro. Good women ain't out here asking you, what was your childhood like? What was your relationship with your mother? What was your relationship with your father? But like, they're not trying to figure out what makes you hurt. You know, your pain, that pain that you carry inside. They're not trying to figure that out. That's something that if they do end up getting to know, they'll know throughout the duration of a relationship because it would naturally pop up one day when you decide to bring it up to her. But good women are not out here just trying to like dig deep, man. There's a reason for that. When people are trying to dig deep and asking a lot of personal, intimate questions, man, you got to be careful with that. And a lot of the times, they themselves open up first, right? Because that's the best way to get somebody to open up. You tell them something extremely vulnerable because these people have no shame. And they have an agenda, so they don't mind being vulnerable to you, right? Because they know and understand that in return, we almost have this natural ability to want to share stuff about us when people are vulnerable with us. It's fucking weird. You got to control that. You got to be careful with that.
Be like, yeah, just because I'm a doctor doesn't mean I don't know. He will give you full-on details on everything. He'll probably even do research to tell you about this topic. Like, use these guys' strength to your advantage to get what you want out of them. For example, if he used to say he used to have a really abusive dad, you can call him later on in the relationship. This is all fake. You can make up a fake ass story and be like, baby, I just got off the phone with my dad and he was yelling at me and he told me like he's not paying my car insurance anymore and I just don't.
I'm watching this with you guys for the first time. What did I just fucking tell you guys, man? I think I heard the first words out of her mouth and I'm like, no, I'm not even gonna watch this video, man. We're gonna watch it together. Sometimes, I watch a video and later I'm like, oh, I should react to that, But whenever I hear the first words and I'm like, oh, no, we gotta get like a reaction out of this shit, man. This is fucking crazy.
I don't know what to do. I don't know who to talk to. Do you have any advice? Now that he has that kind of connection with you and the dad relationship with his, he is going to step up and he's going to be like, well, babe, how much is it? How much is it? Like, are you okay? Yada, yada.
What she's targeting that is the white knight that every man possesses. We are naturally, right? Like, we're programmed to be like this. A man has to override his programming to be in control of this because it's very dangerous to the man. What she's doing is every single man has a white knight in him, which we naturally want to protect women, especially the women that we love. When we love the wrong woman, it gets very dangerous. And even when you love the right woman, you still have to control it because women are extremely emotional, right? And in a state of emotion, sometimes they can miscommunicate the facts to you about a situation or something they experienced. If you're not a level-headed individual, if you don't have control of that white knight, you might go and crash out for your woman, even if she's good. Remember, every woman, good or bad, don't matter. Their emotions, literally, that's what drives them. That's what's running the show, their emotions. Whatever they experience, what they tell you is not going to be what happened, it's how they felt about it. And if they felt extremely disrespected, right, and violated, or forget about it. The story they're going to tell you, bro, is going to be a reflection of what they felt and not what happened. So that's why you got to be careful with that white knight because you can crash out as a man if you don't have control over it.
It's all a big ass mind game. That use their strengths against them, their weaknesses against them. And even when I was telling you girls, like in the beginning, just listen to everything they're saying so you have an idea on who you're really talking to, how the way you can talk to them. Because it's just like very like reverse psychology. Think about it. You tell somebody they're not going to do something, they're going to do something to prove to you that they can, especially if they can do it. You know what I mean? And like, remember,
she should have been setting a course to these women, bro. The fact that she's putting this kind of content out there for the tots for free is fucking crazy to me. I'm telling you, man.
I told you girls, boost the fuck out of their ego. The reason why I tell you girls to do that is because I want you girls to break their ego before you ask for something.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. This should be illegal. This should be a crime. Holy moly. Yo. This is why I tell you guys, every man must work to build his self-esteem. Most people don't possess it. Because when you have a high self-esteem and no ego, like literally you just get rid of your ego, it's impossible for these tactics to work at you because you'll look at her and you'll laugh. You'll know what's happening and you'll know how to protect yourself from it. And then okay, this is the type of individual that I have to walk away from. And you're not going to be afraid to walk away because a man who's confident, a man with a high self-esteem, a man who respects himself, a man with no ego has no problem saying, oh, hell no, I got to get out of here. This woman's seeking to destroy me. You got to be careful, guys, because I'm going to tell you something also. One way that these toxic women use the ego on a man, right? These women's favorite method to get what they want out of their man is, like you said, what she said there, boost their ego, get it all the way up. They want to keep you on a roller coaster, on an emotional roller coaster, right? Where when they want to get you to a high, right? They boost your ego, love bomb, positive affirmations. They play to you, like they make you seem like a god. And when you get up here, because you're insecure, right? So now you get up here, now you start to kind of feel yourself because she's building your self-esteem, right? You're like, oh my God, I've never gotten this type of validation before. So now you feel high, right? And when you start to talk like the type of confident man that believes these things about himself, she shuts you down. Boom. She brings you back down to reality. Like, wait, what just happened? Like, all right, relax, calm down. It's not that serious. Like, you're not all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had better, And they do these things and you're like confused. Like, wait, what? Like, what just happened? Like, I was just up here. She brought me up here. Now she brought me down to the ground. And they keep these men on this roller coaster of emotions, of peaks and lows, but they're in control 100% of the time. They're always in control and they're always gonna be doing that, man. And it works. It works like a charm, man. And this is how they extract anything they want from a man. Whenever they want, they give. They feed to their ego. You know what I'm saying? They build them up. They make them feel real good about themselves. They make them almost feel like Superman. They get what they want from them, right? Once he begins to feel himself, boom, they bring him back down to the ground. And they just keep him on the fucking roller coaster, up and down. And they never know what's going on, man. It's a vicious cycle, man. You got to be careful out there, fellas.
So let's say before you ask for a phone or something to get paid, you can be like, babe, back then, did they have phones? So you can remind him that you're the prize and he's older than you. he's gonna be like, oh, you know, yeah, this is that, and then you can ask him for something because now he's reminded, oh, she's the pretty girl here, I'm the one that, you know, she's the prize. Gotta put these guys in check sometimes.
Gotta put these guys on check sometimes. These are gold diggers, obviously, guys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, when your friend, when you have a broski in your life that tells you, yo, bro, don't share any intimate information with a woman because they're gonna use it against you. The reason why we tell you this is because the wrong woman will, and the wrong woman will be the one to extract that information from you. Good women have no interest in your traumas. They have no interest in these things. These are things that will reveal themselves and will come up, like I said earlier, during the duration of the relationship. I'm like, oh wow, I never knew that. How come you never told me? It's nothing I talk about and whatever, and that's all it's gonna be. And these women, a good woman will never throw that in your face. She will never throw it in your face, but she will also never ask for it. The game is there. You do what you want with it, man. Talk less, do more is an embodiment of the spirit that the Broskee carries, because around here we don't talk about it, we be about it. So if you want to help support and grow the Broskee army, the Broskee channel, the Broskee movement, go out there and get yourself a little water bottle, man. If you're out there hitting them gyms, man, get yourself a little coffee mug to remind yourself, man, stop talking so much, man, and start doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you have some goals you're trying to attack, man, and you want to attach yourself to a meeting that's going to empower you, go cop that right now, man. The link is in the description box, man. Y'all see it below, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and I see you next time. Peace!